interrupt your evening broadcast to bring the garbage. Okay, let me go ahead and set up. I don't know why I never think about this until I'm here. But here we go. I wanted to come on here, of course, be all in your business, right? And talk about this plate right here that is so absolutely beautiful. I mean, who wouldn't love this thing? Well, I'm sure there's somebody, but still, it's not me. I love it. I mean, what attracted me the most, of course, is this girl right here laying with all the flowers. It's just so fantasy, you know, dragon, that type of stuff. So that definitely was something that I loved about it. And this girl, she's so cute. Oh my gosh, this guy, love how creepy but cool he is, you know? These are also my favorite images right here. This girl, she is so adorable in that little tree. The horse is so cute. The guy in here, super creepy. I mean, it just has really a lot of... This dude, he is so cool as well. Oh man, just love it all. So, anyway, I started something with them here. And I've been having like a purple thing. I just been wanting to do purple. So that's what this is. A little bit of violet and purple here. Hey, Crystal. How you doing, Mama? I'm trying to come over here because I have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to set up my other little phone over here so I can see you. But, so that's what's happening. And I actually have this image already picked up and painted. And he's drying here. I'm thinking he's almost dry, almost there. Well, we'll be able to put him on. What I want to do with him is separate him and actually put him like one over here, one on the index finger, and then one on the ring finger. Because, I mean, looking at them, really, they're separate, you know? They're pretty much separate. They don't have anything really holding them down like that. That needs to be together. And then in the middle, I want to put this guy, right? I want to put this guy and then do something kind of different with his little thing here. So let's see what we can do, right? Let's go ahead and lift him up because it's going to take a second to get this guy up and, well, for him to dry, really. You know what? I don't think this guy wants to come on. He is being crazy. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and get him up and then we'll color him, let him dry. What we're going to do is we're not going to add his unicorn horn to it. Alright, here we go. I'm coming up for you. What's happening? It was just asleep for too long, maybe. Alright, so here we go. We're going to pick him up. Make sure that I have my little guy here. And what I'm going to put him on, right? So we'll put him onto this thing. Get rid of that white. It has no business. Get that out of here. Boom. Okay, let's see. I think that he'll fit. And even if his hair may not fit on there, that's okay. Because what I'm really interested is in his face. So, let's see here. I'm trying to get to the live here myself. Okay, so I'm here. I have, alright, okay, here we go. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we're gonna get him, and I'm thinking if I put him right here, I already have the little tree on here. If I put him on here, for me to get his actual horn, he's gonna be doing like a sneaker poo. Yeah, he's gonna have some of like his back hair will be coming out. We're doing pretty good. A really busy day, my gosh. It's been just really busy week at work. So I'm going to protect myself. Of course, I don't have a top base on this, but I do want to put one on there and protect the tree here in case I mess up with that other guy. So I'm just putting this gel top coat on here. That tree's already dry. I'm good to go. I'm going to put him to here so that he'll be ready to accept and not mess up. Alright, so we're getting the guy. We're good with it. I'm not worried so much about his hair. I just want his horn and his face more than anything. So here we go. Getting him up. Swipe him. Up he goes. And he's so beautiful. He's such a cutie pie, right? Like a real, you know, real realistic. Alright, so that's what we're going to do with that guy. Let's clean him up. So all of his stuff is out the way, and then we can color him. Which I'm going to try to add like a little, I guess, pink thing going on here. Let's see how he goes. And I don't want his horn, so let's see how we get rid of that. So I'm going to put it on after. The thing is, I want to comb it, but I know that I cannot reverse stamp him and have this wedding nail for my chrome to work. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm going to take that little guy out. Oh, took a little bit of his front. Do I love him? I don't. I don't. Let's pick him up again so that way I can still keep his front. And try to get rid of that though. Let's see what goes down. Where he at, let's clean him, because he is not a clean guy. Let's go. Alright, good enough. See how he goes. Swoop him. And up. And let's see if we can get that little guy out of there without messing with everybody else. I almost want him. Do I want him to dry though? Maybe not. Logically, that may not be a good idea. The drier he is, the more he'll lift up everybody else, right? I have no idea. Let's try though. And it almost doesn't matter if I don't get his tip. You know what I mean? I'm just going to try to get most of his thing right here. There we go. Because when I put it on top, that will be covered with the chrome stuff that I'm going to use, right? Alright, so now he doesn't have that. And we're going to put some color on him. He looks kind of weird without it, doesn't he? And I mean, is that a horn on him? Is that what that is? It is. It is. He has like a little horn coming out on the side too. Alright, so let's see what color we're going to do for him. We said pink. I'm going to mix him with this thick ass stuff right here. And some pink. And I don't even know. This is cord gelato, but it's so thick. Oh my gosh. I can't even tell you. But anyway, so that guy, a little bit of pink. Because this pink is so bam, right in your face. I kind of want him to be a little softer. So I'm going to put that light color on him. Yeah, mix this little guy up. Just to wash him down a little bit there. Fade him. What do you think about his eyes? I always think about this after the fact. I think I should put like a little tiny white on his eyes, you know? So that way it's not completely just that color. So let's do it. Little tiny baby dot. Right on the eye, nothing else. His little horn is pretty much all black, you know? So it doesn't really have anything to fill. So we should be good on that part. Alright, here we go. Let's see if this stuff is still wet. It is. It is. And I'm actually covering a pretty good space. Almost want it a little bit lighter though, to be honest with you. I want it to look a little tiny bit more pale. So let me put this guy in here and see what goes down. Let's see if that's what we want. A little bit more peachy. Yeah, I think we're good. And I have to be very careful because he's actually a little bit kind of thick. So I'm just coming on the edges and just dabbing so I can bring it in. Dabbing in. And since I have a little thing there, I'm spreading it. There we go. Easy over the eye because I do have that white there. Kind of getting my edges so I don't get wild. And I don't have one of those little thing those, but I'm definitely interested, Crystal, for sure, in getting one of those little light things that go on your head. I guess I'm gonna look, you know, a little bit nerdy there. A little bit like a builder. But I think that's what I'm gonna do and see how that works for me. Alright, so I'm gonna turn him around and just see how he looks. Just really grabbing his face. I think that his hair, I'm probably gonna do a different color. Who knows what? I have no idea. Alright, so there he is. He's like a little real pale color. I just thought that I wanted him to pop off the white of where he's gonna be. But not be too much darker, you know? So that way, his pink could come off. So really, I think I'm gonna get a pretty good bit of him. I have to imagine again because I forgot what does his little thing look like. Let's take a look, right? If we were to play it safe, you know what we would do? Pick him up again and look at him. So let's do that. I'm gonna pick him up one more time and just see what he would look like as far as space-wise getting onto this corner. So let's try him. Here we go. Really? Even to paint your own nails you do that? Wow. No, that's not a bad idea. Honestly. I do a lot of other things that I'm sure I could use it for, so. And the wife actually works on those models. What are they called? Earth something? Metal Earth. That's what it is. So she does that. And I bet that she could use that too. So boom, I put him right here just to see how he would look. And you know what? He could take more of his hair. I'm just kind of sizing him, and his nose will be perfect. But boom, from end to hair up to the top. So he fit. There's no reason, right? Okay, so here we go. We'll go with that. So let's go ahead and give him some hair color. Make it like a little bit darker than what he is, or she, whatever. They, them, everything, right? Really? Okay, so you wear contacts normally. Okay, gotcha. I don't wear any glasses at all, but I should. I do have a little bit of, what is it? Nearsighted? Yes. Wait, farsighted. The thing is, I cannot see from too far. Whichever one corresponds to that. That's the thing I have. Okay, so what about if we use for his hair, and of course, maybe like a little bit of purple with the pink, and just kind of change it a little bit. I don't know why. I can't explain it, guys. I'm like totally obsessed with changing the color. I'm just like, oh, what if I mix this color? It's not right exactly the way it came, right? Gosh, I should just accept it. Totally not. So here we go. Why not? You know what? Make it a little swervy. I mean, who's hating on that? No, I'm not. Like a little rainbow look, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's do that. We're already here. So, bam. I'm just basically going to try not to change my color too much as I move him about. So that way I could kind of have both colors, right? Let's do that. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Now we're thinking. Now we're cooking with peanut oil or whatever kind of oil it is. Here we go. Oh, okay. So that's the same thing. Whoa, right. Definitely not legally blind, but I just don't follow the rules, Crystal. My God, I should. But I don't wear them. They're so cute, too. I need to honestly just put them on. I love it, but it's like, I don't get to the used to it part because it starts driving me crazy behind my ears. It bothers me. It feels like so much pressure and almost, I don't know. So it's not bad enough anyway. That is a big deal. I get to see for most of the parts. Alright, so here we go. Getting some purple, pink on here. My favorite colors. Girly girl the way. Really? Okay, so I'm not that weird. Thank you. I'm feeling so normal now that somebody else feels what I feel. And I'm just, I imagine that with time it will get better, but I don't give it the time, I'm like, nope, off my face. I need to though. Alright, so here we go. Of course, I don't want this thing to be super thick or nothing because I do want him to lay a little bit flat, So we should look. Okay, he's chilling. We're chillaxing. Wait, can you see? Okay, there we go. With that little pink, so cute, so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm all about this fantasy guy. Really. I gotta think about that. The whole putting it on every morning and stuff. Just so horrible with that. But I could imagine though. What about getting dry, Crystal? Does it get dry with the contacts? I feel like my daughter has worn them, and then she prefers the glasses for that reason. But she is in school, so she does do like a lot of, I guess, reading and writing and stuff, computer stuff, and I'm like, I stare at a computer all day for work, but I mean, people do it. Here we go. I'm gonna look and see because I feel like maybe there's somebody missing right there, like underneath her chin. And maybe right here in her little scalp area. Let's just fill her up a little bit. Under her chin, I cannot do though. Yeah. Yep. Gotcha. I guess it also depends, like how much do your eyes normally dry up anyway, But anyway, apparently I'm being a punk and just not venturing out and doing what I need to do so I can see a little better. I guess driving at night and also like watching TV at night. Those would be the times that I feel that maybe I need to put these glasses on and quit playing so I can see. I'm getting some little spots here, I have to move this thing around to see where these spots could be. But I think we are about ready with him. And we're going to go ahead and while he's drying, we'll separate the other guy. So there he is, our cutie patootie. I think he's gonna look eye right here. Yeah, buddy. I think that his color, looks good on this purple. Boom. So let's see what happens. We're gonna let that guy try. And we're gonna separate that other guy. Thank you so much, Crystal. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see. This guy right here, he's pretty much dry. So let's go ahead and separate him. get him where he needs to go. While this dude dries. And I have not used these guys before, so I was trying to use images that I didn't use the last time that I used this plate. But it's hard not to use her. She's so stinking adorable. Alright, so we're doing them on these two nails. Nobody has a top coat or nothing, to be honest. But I almost feel like if I don't hit it, you know, we through. I'm not going to try it again, more than likely. Not here, and I wouldn't mind redoing this tree, so we're... No, don't convince myself to do that. I'm not going to do that. Forget it. Forget it. See, I was going to convince myself to be a bad girl, but I'm not. I'm just going to go ahead and top coat it. All right. I'm punking out. I'm going in. I don't even know why I try. Why do I do it? I'm always over here thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Knowing damn good and well I'm gonna. Alright, so there he goes. That one I'm gonna do, right? But I won't do my glasses. But I'll go ahead and protect this nail. Priorities, I tell you. I tell you, priority. Why? It's just like, why bother? It's a little tiny tree. It's not even a big deal. But it's like, why do I want to, like, you know, make myself have hot blood? Because even if I don't want to be upset about it, it might get on my nerves. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to get on my nerves. Okay, so we'll do that with that guy. We're going to use this chrome from Amazon. It's just a guy that came with, like, I don't know, 15 other colors or something. I don't know. It doesn't really, see, it doesn't even have a brand on it, you know? So we are going to use the She Modern Sticky guy. This is really what I got this guy for. It's just to be able to do chromes and, what are those little powders? Pigment powders. So that way you could go ahead and get it right. That thing's pop. Definitely gonna pop. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use this makeup brush that I got. It's like one of those guys. I forget what this is, but I wanna say this is something that's at Walmart. Anyway, so here's who we're using, and he's ready for makeup, but I'm gonna use him for this because the way that he is, you see, is like he's a blender, you know? He would blend like your eyeshadow. That's what I used to use him before, just to blend eyeshadow. But then I needed somebody for here, and this is what I'm using. Look at that, homeboy is dusty. I'm just gonna brush him here on a piece of towel. Yeah, really. See, I haven't gotten into the chrome. I mean, into Temu or AliExpress, but I need to. That's another thing, like, with the whole app thing, you know? Like, oh, you want me to get an app? Forget it. Forget it. I'm not doing it. So dramatic. So that's honestly why I haven't even tried those. But also, they kind of make me feel a little, disheartening because they make me think of sweatshops or something. That may not even be what's happening, y'all. But for some reason, that's just what comes to mind. Anything that comes from China makes me feel that way. Alright, so here we go. We're going to put this little guy here since he's already ready. So let's do that. We're not jumping ahead. Alright, these are going to be the two guys that we do them on because they're not going to be next to each other. It doesn't matter, right? We're just going to split them. Hopefully right in the middle. And it should be good. So let's get off a little bit of this oily bonder guy. I'm just going to put it on the guy that I want. So, this is my index finger. Is any of them shorter or... and this is the ring finger. Okay, I think that'll work like that. Him on the ring, him on the index. Let's do this guy first because he's kind of like... has the hand in the way of the other guy, so I'm going to try to do him first. I'm just putting a little bit of that on there. letting that kind of dry up a little bit. Be sticky enough that hopefully will come clean cut and the other homeboy could get onto the other side. So there he is. Have you done any pigment powder before, Crystal, or anything with it? With stamping. Because I feel like that just makes it harder, I'm here to say. Yeah, sure did. Is that wrong? I have no idea. Isn't that right? I'll make it up. Don't let me tell you. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna put him on here. And maybe I should do him like this so that I can see better. So that I can see, because what I want is for half his body to be in there, and I want him also to be towards the bottom. So that's what I'm doing. And let me see if I could kind of zoom in a little bit. Yeah, let me do that. I can zoom in right here. And then you can see I'm just leveling him out right to where he is. And then I'm gonna, oh yeah, I have done it before for sure. But I don't know if maybe I'm doing something to my stamper. I have no idea. I just use it anyway. I'm trying to get a clean cut here. There he is. And I got my little guy here. And then my other guy, whoops, she is still here on the stamper. That's my other half a guy. Oh, let me back up a little bit now. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then he's here. So, got my little dude there, and of course he's wet, you know, a little bit. So, I don't want to mess with him, you know. Really, yeah, right? It's nice. I love it. It does look cute. Okay, so this guy's here. And I think he was over here. And then we're going to use that other little guy on this side. I can't really remember where this guy goes. But since he's normal and I don't have anybody to separate, it doesn't matter. And I can just put him on here, you know. I should probably be dabbing, I know, but I'm not. I'm just brushing him on, just kind of vibing to see where he's going to go. So he's going to reach my tree up to right there. And that's where I'm going to put it up to. Oh my gosh, I always have like a hard time as far as like colors and just using the comb with the stamp and it not blurring out the image, just those type of things. I don't really know where I'm at. I think trying to remember what have I done with chrome. I definitely have, but it's not like a big, you know, like a big deal because I don't know how I feel about it. I think I'm very attached to reverse stamping. And whenever I'm not reverse stamping, I feel incomplete. And I think that's what's going on, to be honest. Alright, so here we go. Putting homeboy right there. And he goes. Oh, he really is cute. Even though he's a meanie. He is kind of adorable. Alright, so we got that guy there. We have those two guys. And then in the middle, we're going to put that dude. I have no idea what's happening here. I've not even planned to that level. But I did think I'm going to be doing the chrome. Let me go ahead and get on here and do it on here live. So this doesn't even matter. I don't even know why I'm trying to clean that because this was only for me to see. And I can see that his size is going to fit. So we should be good to go. I do need to lift him one more time, mainly just to get that guy with the sheet modern and then do the comb once I have that guy already attached on here. Okay, so he looks dry, right? I mean, he looks dry enough. We just gotta pray, right? Alright, so here we go. Let's see if we can get him on here, so we can do our business. Oh, I got you. You as a base color. Okay, I got you. I'm trying to think, Crystal. You know what? My brain's so dead today. Completely dead. can't think, but I want to say I have chromed something out. I've definitely done the powder guy, the pigment. You know that green one? I did a green guy that had, was it trees? One of those. And what I did was a blooming. And then I used the chrome powder, not the chrome, pardon, excuse me. The pigment powder, and I put it over the white blooming, and love, because it made it pop real good. But I can't think of the chrome, even though I know I did, but it was so weak, you know what I mean, that's why I can't think of it. All right, so this guy's here. He's probably dry, and we should be able to stick this guy onto him. So cute, so cute. All right, so it's good with the nose following. I'm still gonna have space to put his thing, so I'm not too worried, honestly. He should be fine. Here we go. Putting him down. And coming up. I definitely want to protect him or her from the little thing that I'm going to be putting over here. Definitely. Because, I mean, I definitely would not want to redo all of him, you know, just to do that little guy. So here we go. I am going to put this on it. Because to me, this is like the thing that stops it from smearing when I add my top coat to it, which is the actual protection, you know? And to me, this kind of reminds me of Elmer's Gloom, but like super watered down. I'm not gonna lie. That's what this reminds me of. I don't know what it is, but that's what it reminds me. I wonder, right? This thing doesn't necessarily have like products that are included. Sure doesn't. Okay. So anyways, that's done. That'll dry up in just a moment. And the other part of it happens really quickly. So you just pick it up real quick because you want that chrome to stick. So you want that to still be wet when you put it onto the thing. So that's the reason why I'm not, you know, I don't feel like I have no time to do like a reverse stamp and then hurry up and stick it on here or nothing like that. So then put the chrome on it. I would imagine that if you were to watercolor, then you could probably do it, right? You just stick it on there as a chrome base outside, right? And then you just cover it. I'm talking crap. I haven't done this. I'm just saying, I'm just like talking myself through the process. And then you cover it with matte, right? And then you can go ahead. But then why would you chrome and then matte, you know? I mean, you can, definitely, of course. For sure. It just won't have the shiny. But I wonder if you could come back, right? And then boom, after you've done your coloring in, which watercolor, I haven't even gotten deep into that either. I don't think it likes me. And then you could just use like a little skinny brush with a top coat, and then just go over the spot where the chrome is, so that way that will pop and the rest of it is matte. You know, but that's a lot of work. I'm just saying, that's some Tino Vor-ish. That's what he be doing, you know what I mean? He'll make it like matte, and then he'll do stuff, and then do his little lining so that could be shiny. So that's what that would look like. Okay, so here we go. This guy is almost dry. Almost dry. And what am I gonna put at the end of this dude that will make him be cohesive? You know what I mean? Right? Dino is the man. I'm just looking at him like, wow. I'm lucky enough to get something right the first time, you know? And he just goes over stuff with different products. And I'm just like, man, you are amazing. He is so dope with that pigment powder too. Wow. He gets it like perfect. So perfect. So perfect. Maybe at the end, if he's big enough. I don't like the little guy over here. He's too tiny. Maybe it could just be one of these chrome guys Although I may act up and put one of the peoples that I love, like that guy, I love him so much. Or even this dude. He is so cool, this guy at the end here. Okay, so let's take a look. Is he dry? We don't want him cuddling up on me, you know what I mean? Because I'm talking about putting gel on top of him. Do we dare? Do it, do it, do it. Alright, I don't know. I say we do it. I say we just do it, even though he feels kind of sticky. He feels kind of sticky. Let's not do that. Let me just pick somebody up for this guy. You know what I mean? Just to give him a couple of more minutes for him to get a little bit drier. Who do we want to put on this guy, right? He's definitely not wide enough for somebody like this unless I put the trees first. He already has a tree, but it wouldn't be a bad idea, though, to give him them too. Even though he doesn't need the tree, he could just be him. You know what I mean? Come as you are. Come as yourself. And you know what? He fits perfectly there. He's a super creepo. Let's go ahead and put him on there. And you know what? To act up, let's make him chrome. You know what I mean? Why not? Him in a chrome image paint. Let's do it. We're here. We're already here. Alright, so we got the guy. Pick him up. Do him with this. Pick it, ping, ping, real quick. I think we got everything we need. Yeah. Let's go. Rolling him up with this guy. Boom, boom, boom. I only want the middle of him, really. Picking him up. There he is. I don't mind so much that bottom piece. But let's get rid of it because I got here the design by Lily piece there. We ain't trying to go there like that. We don't know, huh? Whoops. Here we go. Got that little guy out for it to just be him. Putting him on here. That. And while he's still like a little bit wet, you don't want him super wet or anything, because then I may smear him, you know? Just while he's still a little bit wet, grab some of this powder and dab it on him. Don't have to be real rough or nothing. He should be able just to pick him up, because he should be sticky, right? Boom, boom, boom. Just a little bit there, because see him, he's good. And then I'm going to grab a bigger guy, soft guy, like this guy that's real nice and soft, that he's not going to, you know, disturb anything, and just wipe him off. And there's my little dude. There's my little monster guy. So that's what we're going to try to do with that other guy. Let me see if I can get a good look at him. He's so difficult because he's already kind of smeary. But look at him. I can see him. All right, so let's see. With that guy there, and then with this guy here, maybe we should be all right. We should be all right. All right, so let's look at him and see if he's ready to be taken out. And this guy, I'll just wait for him, just like everybody else, to dry real good. And then I put my top coat on him, and boom, he's done. Not even that big of a deal. This dude, see, I feel him. He feels so much better. I think he's ready to go now. He doesn't have any so much stickiness or nothing. I think he'll be able to at least tolerate what I'm going to do to him. I'm probably not going to cover him because he's still wet. He's not dry enough for me to cover him like that. But I'm going to take a risk and go ahead and still put my little spot there. This little area, he's dry enough. And then we're going to do exactly what we just did with his little unicorn. What do you call that thing? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. What is that? What is that thing? Alright, so here we go. This little piece right here is what I'm interested in. Gonna grab it. Horn, yes, yes. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so here we go. Gonna try not to grab too much of anything else, you know what I mean? Let's try to get his little horn there. Got him. I'm just gonna get rid of the hair as much as possible. Whatever's around him that he goes, and then I just have my little horn guy. Is it enough? Is he skinny enough? Yeah, let's go. And I'm gonna place him, should be wet, right on top of it, right there. Bam. Going off. And use a little bit of this guy. Same. And just put him on there. Boop. There he goes. Oh, my little guy, lightly as I can. Alright, and then we're going to rub him off. There he is. And hopefully he's got a little tiny horn. There him goes. There him goes. Alright, there we go. I will definitely top coat these guys. More than likely, what I'll do is I'll probably put gloss and then matte. So that way, oh, let me back up. So that way we'll be able to see it, you know, and not have all of that. So there's that little girl, the little guys that we separated, a little unicorn dude, and finally the little monster guy. Boom. Fantasy. Dark fantasy. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and Crystal, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm not alone. Thank you. I appreciate you. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hope you have a good night.